Hello guys and welcome to HRL Season 5. This is going to be Grand Finals, Race 1, Hollywood Speedway. Going to have the heats here. Really excited for this season's Grand Finals, and we're just going to get right into it. Here we go, green flag on Hollywood Speedway, an oval that I think you guys will find it's kind of like a blend between Slinger and Grizzly, I would say. It's got elements of both, and it's similar to both of those, but not really the same as either of them. So it's also got the unique element of not having an outside wall, except for, as you see on the straightaways. So on the turns, there's no outside wall at all, so we're going to see some crazy crashes where people go flying off the track, and I think that's going to be a really fun element to this track. So getting into the heat here, who do we got? I think we're on board with Opix right now, Roman in front of him. That's Vulcan up there in the lead right now. Uncle Blake trying to take this spot from Opix, and we got Justice in the back right now. Closest battle on track is the one that we're on board with, Opix and Uncle Blake going at it. Looks like Uncle Blake's going to take the spot. Opix with some huge speed on the outside, just trying to hope for some room right there. He's probably thinking about a crossover right now. And you can see how much speed that outside really does have. It's hard because there's just not that much room from the people coming from the inside, but you can tell watching Opix rail here that the outside really does have some true momentum to utilize on this track, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a crossover move here soon, because you can just tell, like, look at that in the middle of the corner, he's gaining so much time right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a move here soon. Should be fun racing on this track, built for lots of crossovers essentially. I think we're going to see a lot of crossovers throughout the night, a lot of kind of what we saw at Grizzly, where it's like back to, it's like back-to-back three wides, like a crazy crossover would happen in the middle of a three wide. And then you'd end up with still a 3-wide. It would just be a different order. I think that's what we're going to see a lot of here today. We're also going to see, similar to Grizzly, a couple tire crashes. I'm sure we'll see, with the new element to this track, I'm sure we'll see some flyouts. Some people, maybe somebody goes into the Hollywood sign over there. I doubt that's going to happen, but that would be really cool. That's kind of like my goal. I want somebody to have a crazy flip into the Hollywood sign, but, it's probably not going to happen. But, you can hope for it. We can hope for it. Roman's trying to contend for first place right now, trying to get by Vulcan along the inside. Meanwhile, these three guys here in the back still contending hard. Whoa! Huge lag spike. That's going to be a caution there. As you can just see right there, Roman with the huge lag spike, and also affects Opix, so it's going to be a 2-car caution. Going to get this race restarted. So here we go, green flag. It was Vulcan and Uncle Blake on the front row. Vulcan with that inside advantage. And you'd see Vulcan doing a good job just getting out to the lead there, getting out by himself. Nice job out of him. First lap of the restart completed. Nice 2 wides throughout the field, and then Vulcan's just sort of getting away. Now Justice has gotten away. He's single wide. Roman, Uncle Blake, and possibly Opix now all in a 3-wide. Opix not able to find the inside quite yet. Still a good 2-wide battle between Roman and Uncle Blake. Good. This whole semi-transfer spot battle in the back here has been pretty good all race, because Grand Finals only going to be 10 people throughout the whole night, so it's a little bit different on that semi. Instead of it being top 4, it's going to be top 3 consistently throughout the night. Oh, possible 3-wide. We have a 2-wide for the lead as well. So 3-wide here for the semi-transfer spot and 2-wide for the lead. We got Justice competing with Vulcan for the lead, and Roman with a crazy crossover. We have Roman, Opix, and Uncle Blake going for the semi-transfer spot as well, as this race is starting to wind down. I think we're at about 4 laps to go here, so getting to the end, and Justice has taken the lead from Vulcan. Vulcan with a crazy run on the wall, and this is absolutely insane. I don't think anybody would have predicted Justice to be in this position right now in this heat. 3 laps to go, and he has the lead, and Vulcan makes a mistake. He goes a little too far down. He hits the tire, and now Justice has a huge lead. He very realistically could end up winning this heat. This is just absolutely insane. 2 laps to go, and then second and third you have Vulcan and Uncle Blake. Could easily hold on to those semi-transfer spots as well. Roman and Opix battling for 4th. And here we go, guys. White flag. Final lap. Justice trying to take the first heat win of Grand Finals. Oh, and Uncle Blake hits the tire. All he had was 1 lap, and he hits the tire. And there goes that semi-transfer spot for him. But Justice is going to take the heat win here at Hollywood in the first heat. Absolutely insane. Don't think that anybody could have predicted that. But there you go. Congrats to Justice on the heat win. Alright, so now in a few moments we're going to be getting into our next heat. There we go. Alright, so in this one we got Slaunch, Hunter, Real Deal Detail, and Fireball. Green flag's already out. good 2 wides for the top spots, and then Fireball kind of went wide. I think he's thinking long term here, trying to set up a later move. There he goes. Now he's trying to compete with that spot for detail. Oh, Real Deal flying. Oh, that was some nice airtime right there. Real Deal flying off the track, made some 2-car contact. I think that's going to be a caution there. That was a pretty cool crash. Seen 2 pretty cool crashes so far. Same corner, like same spot. Anyways, here we go. Restart. Fireball with a really nice restart on the inside, trying to follow up. Sanchin is already going to compete for that second place spot with Hunter. Looks like we have double 2-wide battles. Fireball and Hunter, Real Deal and Detail. And then Sanchin trying to hold on to the lead. Remember, top 3 semi-transfer spot again. Same thing goes for this heat. Oh, that's going to be really close on the tire right there. Real Deal trying to get on Hunter's inside, very tight, and then Detail railing around the outside. This is going to be, you can just tell this is going to be a tight battle for the semi-transfer spot. Detail with all that momentum, but just not able to take advantage of it. That's the one thing about running the outside in this track. You can get a lot of momentum, but it's very hard to take advantage of it with the people in front of you. They tend to come up, and it's hard to take advantage of it when you're in a pack, really. You have to do a lot of crossovers to do that. Whereas when you're, wow, hard contact right there. When you're out front, it's a lot easier to make use of it, because obviously you have no one blocking you up front, so you can just actually take advantage of the momentum and have clean airspace. It's gonna be Sanchin, Fireball 1-2. Real Deal has moved his way into that semi-transfer spot at number 3. Detail on the outside of that at 4, and Hunter in 5th. Alright, so let's take a look at something. I want to do a little preview here. Let's see if I can get my docs up. So, by the way, for this Grand Finals, as always, it's gonna be 3 races and 6 motos, and it's gonna be an oval, a Supercross, and a GP. So we're starting off with the oval. This is Hollywood. Next race is going to be the Supercross, which is going to be Prison Yard. Oh, a little competition there for 4th place, actually. And then ending out the night on Twisted Circuit GP. So as usual, switched up the tracks again, but same basic format for Grand Finals. And the name change, of course, is just that. It's just a name change. I just think Grand Finals sounds better. Also, saying Championship Series Champion gets a little repetitive, so I just think Grand Finals sounds better. I think it's a little bit more. I think it makes more sense, and it also has kind of like an esports tie-in as well. So that's why I decided to switch to that name. I think it works a lot better. So hopefully it sounds better. Of course, I mean, I still say Championship Series sometime. That's going to be a thing for like another 2 seasons probably. But I am very confident about Grand Finals being better. Just sounds nicer, you know? Yeah, no. Anyways, getting up here, looks like pretty similar gaps right here for these top 3 spots. Launch still holding on to 1st, Fireball 2nd, and Real Deal in 3rd. These guys just staying very close with each other, not really getting away from each other, not really getting too close. That gap is just pretty much the same, pretty much tethered with each other at this point. And then we still have that 4th place battle going on as well, but of course, unfortunately, it looks like we won't have a semi-transfer spot battle in this one. 3 laps to go, 3 laps to go in this heat. Fireball, you can tell he's just digging as far inside as possible, trying anything that he can to try to gain some time. Oh, and he tries a little too hard, pops an insane 2-wheel, and now Real Deal is possibly up there to compete for him with 2nd place. 2 laps to go. Real Deal trying to peek on the inside, not really able to make it work, so now he's going to actually slide out high, try to get some momentum, work something there. Final lap, white flag. Looks like Slanch is going to take the win in this one. Although we do have close battles for the other spots. Real Deal again trying to take advantage of that momentum. He's going to take a risk. He's going to do the outside. Close to the finish, but Fireball is going to hold him off for 2nd place. But Real Deal's still going to get that semi-transfer spot. There's the results. Slanch with the heat win, Fireball 2nd, and Real Deal running out that semi-transfer spot. See you guys for the semi.